Okay, hi everybody, this is Raich. I'm going to show you today how to embed your Calendly calendar into a website. Okay, so first go to your Calendly. Log in. Okay. So if you have one calendar, then it's simple. If you have several calendars and you want to embed one of them into your website, then choose which one. Like here, there's two. So I want to choose this one because this is the one that's live. Okay, so the first thing you do is click share. So here's share a link if you just want to share the link. If you want to add the link to your website, just like, highlight book here and insert the link that way, or you can add the link in the button properties. So that's where you would use add a link. You can do add times to email. I've never used that. And here's the one to add to website. So you have the option to embed online, which is where they go to the page. They never leave your site. They go to the page and they see right there on the page the booking, to be able to book right there on your page without having to leave the website. Okay, so that's the embed one. That's the one we're going to use. And then there's the option for a widget pop-up. It's like a little floating button that's on the, it's like on the side of the screen. I don't like it. One, I never see it, and two, when I do see it, it's distracting. And then the other is a text pop-up where you can say book here, and then it opens up a pop-up. So that's the pop-up one. So let's click on the embed in line, and then we're going to click continue. Okay, so if you have the Pro here, you can change the colors, etc., things like that. So right here is the embed code. You don't change anything. All you do is click copy code. So now it's saved. Okay, so I'm just gonna minimize that, and I'm gonna bring up my website, and mine's on WordPress. Now this could be each website is going to be, each website company like Squarespace, Wix, blah, blah, blah. They're all going to have a different way of doing it, but it's still the same way. You're still pasting that code into a text block or a code block or an HTML block. So on WordPress, I'll show you how to do it. So I got to log in. So if you go to your website, it's a little shortcut. So if you go to your website and it's like this, all you have to do is add /WP-admin and enter. So then it has you log in, and you're in your dashboard back end. So also make sure if you have any updates, update your website. It's very, very important. Okay, so I'm going to click add a new page. And because I use Elementor, it's the same way, but it's a different way. So I'm going to show you using Elementor, and then I'm going to show you using the regular block thing that they have, which I don't like. Okay, so I'm just going to put in calendar because it's just temporary. Okay, so here it says type, choose a block. So what I want is probably easier to search, but what I want is a custom HTML block. So it adds it, and then I'm just gonna paste it. So you can either right click, select paste, or if you're on a Mac, Command V, or if you're on a PC, Control V. So I'm just going to paste that, and I want to preview it to see if it actually worked. See, I like using Elementor as a builder because it's so simple. So simple. Okay, so it worked. Okay, so this is the page for one of my clients. I'm just demonstrating. So here's all the times that they're available. It showed up perfectly, so I'm gonna do that. So that's just with the page block system that WordPress has. So, which is too complicated. It's not complicated, it's just, I don't like it. It's not logical to me. I'm very visual. Okay, so, and you can't do a lot with it. All right, so I love Elementor, so I am going to click Edit with Elementor. And it brings up the page. It's going to be blank. Okay, so let me delete this so you could see. Okay, so this is how Elementor will come up. It's going to be blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the plus. And if you wanted, so these are the different block structures. So this is like the whole page. This is, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, and then etc. Different sized columns. So I'm going to do the 1 column. So see, it's up here where the little plus is. So then I'm going to come over to these dots up here. And I am going to add an HTML block. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it over. See where it turns aqua? I'm going to drop it. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste the code. And boom. There it is. Now you can add other, other things. So let's say you want to add a title up there. So I'm just going to add another row. I'm going to drag over the title. This is how easy Elementor is. I don't know why I dragged 2. So I'm going to just say book here, book here. And I'm going to put it in the center. I'm going to click style. I'm going to click typography. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. And then I want the weight to be bold. Okay. And when you're done, just click publish. And let's take a look. Okay, so there it is. But remember, just because you created a page in your website, WordPress, I'm not sure about Squarespace or Wix, it's automatic. But I'm going to go back because either you want the page up in your toolbar where they can, either click count, book an appointment or schedule here or whatever, or you could leave the page off of it and not be in your menu bar. So this is it here. So you could either have, a link to that page, or you could have it in your menu structure. So if you're in WordPress, then you just go over to menus, appearance menus, and then you can add the calendar, and then add it to menu, and then click save menu. All right, did I save it? Okay, still saving. Okay, and then I'll show you that it will automatically be there. So I think I have it on my contact page originally. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up so you can see how it's in the menu. So here's the calendar up in the menu bar, but I don't want it in the menu bar. So like I have it on mine, request a consultation. So they just click the button and then, they fill out the form and then they're able to schedule an appointment. So there's different ways of doing it, but most people have it up in the menu bar. It's your choice. So I'm just going to click calendar, and here's the page that we just created. So that's it for embedding a Calendly calendar into your website. Now, most calendar systems are pretty much all the same. Like anything that you want to embed, like a third party, it's always either going to be a JavaScript or an HTML code that you copy and add to a code block, an HTML code block. Some actually have JavaScript code blocks, so it depends. And that's it. See you on the next video.